We're Cityscape activists, and this one's called Abe Filming, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Starting in the winter of 2006, Cityscape activists have taken the Mana music scene by storm. This is their story on tonight's Behind the Music. The band was started by brothers Nick and Sean Harvey along with their friends Billy Shampton and Dan Marvin.
So we're formed on the ashes of two other bands, so to say.
Another thing that brought us together was that mutual hate for pride.
We jammed, it was amazing, end of story.
They soon realized the wide variety of influences they all had.
Mars Volta and The Fall of Troy.
Dream Theater and Liquid Tension Experiment.
Metallica.
Less Than Jake.
The Keith Moon.
Goldfinger.
Kicking over his bass drum, tearing everything down all the time.
Tool, Porcupine Tree, and King Crimson.
Pretty much all the ska bands.
However, a lax attitude got them off to a slow start.
Well, our first practices weren't really practices per se.
I'm just playing some covers.
We would play our instruments for around like 15 minutes.
And then we'd watch a lot of TV.
Watched a lot of Keenan and Kel.
For about like 4 or 5 hours.
We don't watch that much TV anymore.
During practices, we are very, very dedicated.
It also became clear that brothers do not always get along.
Nick and Sean had a sort of sibling rivalry.
They'll start arguing with each other, and
Sean would do a very small thing,
I'll try to jump in and try to break things up.
and then Nick would kind of hint towards him fixing that.
Yeah, I fight with Sean a lot, mostly because he's wrong. Never right.
After practicing all of winter 2006, their first show came that spring.
Our first shows were a good learning experience.
Overall, we're pretty fun. Did a lot of covers. Learned some songs days before, but it all came together. It was fun.
So this one time, we had a show that we played. We decided to put up pods that we would come out of, and like everybody's pod opened up, but mine.
You serious? That wasn't us. That was Spinal Tap. See, I told you.
Wait.
That summer, they started recording the LP titled Pale Old White Guy, when the demons of an integral member to the band came to light.
Sean had a really hard time.
We're really plagued by Sean's addiction problem.
He just kept getting more and more orange soda.
I only drank like 1 liter of it.
I guess we just kind of did nothing really.
I do not have an addiction!
He just kind of dealt with it himself.
Oh.
Nick and Sean needed 3 months away from Arch Band. Things seemed to be going poorly when fortune finally hit.
07 was awesome.
We played at least 1, sometimes 2 shows every weekend.
Made some new fans, met some new places.
Brendan and Jerry's, Charlie's Den.
Pennsylvania, Edgewater, it was fun.
And they have not slowed down since, playing bigger, better venues and winning band competitions.
Yeah, we won a showcase. In the thing. I knew we were gonna win.
We just played the Snow and Pony. I don't know if you know that it's the greatest venue in all the entire history of the face of the earth of South Jersey.
With 3 members attending college next year, it appears Sean Harvey will alone carry the torch.
I'm just gonna probably try and find some other people to keep the legend going over there all the time.
All members will look back on their experiences with the band positively.
Meeting new people, going new places, expressing creativity.
Go out and buy Pale Old White Guy right now.
Of course, we are still the greatest band of all time, even though we are unsigned.
Or a t-shirt.
It's great thing.
Or if you just want to give us money, I'm cool with that too.